I do so very few of these cleanups that once in a while I need to. Especially, take a look at some of these things. Especially when, you have a couple days that have just paid off. Even with a little bit of rain, uh, I guess the real key is knowing your location, knowing all your locations really well. Why do I say that? Well, take a look at this. Here on Indian Trace, and thanks for tuning in. If I can get it all in. I have organized this in a certain way, just in the way I think and the way I'm going to put it away, and the way I'm going to give it away. That's just the way life is. I want to keep it moving, and I want some people who really can't find, or they have laws that restrict them from finding, and keep this stuff moving. 2 days, though. Look, right down the middle here is a split from 2 days, okay? We're going to talk about today, just real quick, and yesterday. It's all cleaned up now. I couldn't film a lot of it. There's some of these that I'll show you that I couldn't film. But we're going to go through yesterday first. What I want to show you, though, first is an important textile, the pottery. The difference between yesterday and yesterday's site, if you can just take a look at that and remember it, and today's. Now, I can pick up the difference in what they were doing differently with this pottery. It's tempered the same. It has little bits of sand, which of course are quartz in tempering, and it has dark on the backs of many of these. You can see the back side of this stuff. Different tone of reddish earth. A lot of these in yesterday's site are very dark on the back from site 5. A lot of them are. Some aren't. But also a difference is that there's not as much texture used by fabrics. There is one piece there with a little bit, but these are not. They're just tempered with sand. Whereas in these, they use clearly fabric or mesh weave from plants to affect the texture of the pottery. And so you can see that pretty clearly, which I thought was pretty cool. Now let's go right on and share what happened. Yesterday, here's some pieces. I call them C4 artifacts. You can Google or actually put in the search bar C4 artifacts by Indian Trace, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But these, as well as many C4 artifacts, they're not going into the koi pond anymore. There's too much out there. So these are going to hit the road somewhere. And some just great fun finds yesterday. Look at the relief on this one. Gotta like that. Some great quartz work. No doubt. No problem at all. Nice triangle. Just missed the tip on that, but that was pretty cool. A little relief on the back. Some vein quartz crystal. I have to figure out how to categorize some of this stuff. So that's my C4 from yesterday. And this is my C4, which means class 4 from today. All of that is out of the house. And then I have artifacts moving up that yesterday I found that I decided they're going to make good gifts for somebody. They're valuable. They're awesome. I mean, look at this point. And look at these. I'm hoping I won't get cut off with this, so I'm going to speed up a little, everybody. Nice clean up of some of that from yesterday. Now, today's in the same class. We have a couple really great scrapers. Gotta love them. Hide scrapers. And then we have some great points, artifacts, clear as can be, even down to the little ones. Look at this guy. From today, rhyolite as well. And so the category continues to move up in quality, at least for me. These are fantastic, no doubt. And then top score for yesterday. Top scorers are these. Unbelievable stuff. Great stuff. I couldn't even put this on video. Just a great piece to me. Found that at the Bear. I like that point. And then there was this, found at the Dunes, which is right next to it. Great point. That was on video. And these, which were not. Look at these, will you? From Opening Sands. I mean to tell you, would you look at this thing? Talk about a miss. It's probably a Dalton, isn't it? It's ground heavy, missing one ear. Holy cow, right? Got to keep that though. I mean, that's an incredible piece. Whew, can you imagine? Anyway, I've got to make sure this doesn't cut me off. So anyway, those were my winners, if you will, from yesterday. Good stuff. And then today, the winners were these. Of course, there's a couple that go into the Heartbreakers vase, and they're not Heartbreakers at all, like these two. Not Heartbreakers at all. But you got to have a place to display them, you know? And then these, the three on the right, are not full, but they are sharp. I mean, check this piece out. Hidden Hill today. Wasn't able to film that find, but I did find a little piece of video with it. And then look at this piece. It was too dirty to really tell that it was just missing an ear. Really great work on that quartz. And then, of course, this was on film. That'll be fun to see. Big Sandy, just missing the tip. And then today's winner, I guess, is this nice piece of quartz right here. I don't know if my focus is working. There we go. Heavy point, solid, strong, endured the ages. I think it's a woodland base. The way it's square like that, I'm not sure. It's not chipped or anything. It's worked all around. Just a great point. So anyway, that's a good cleanup. Just to give you a shot of everything. And of course, today, a couple great things that none of this stuff would be possible without, as I mentioned, is these two. Fantastic hammerstone. It's got edge work around the whole thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stone biscuits, we call them, right? I mean, this thing, I mean to tell you, is it's got some superior work around the edges, and it just is the right weight. They go by weight. And then this, before this cuts me off, and I hate getting cut off without getting the final word, quartz beauty. And like I said, look at the top and the ends. Love it. Important tools right there to make all this stuff happen. So as I pan out, thank you. Thank you for checking this stuff out and just, helping support the North American Indian in their memory. As I fly in here, I hope you guys find this spring. And that's about all there is to it. Let's a good look at it. Be well.